No need for long intros. This is just an easy as shit glitter in your face makeup tutorial. I don't really know what I'm doing. Let's get to it. So I'm going to start by priming my face with the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. Then as the primer, I'm just going to use my Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. Honestly, still to this day, I don't really know how good of a primer this works. I mean, ever since Nikki Tutorials, you know, got the hype on it, I've been using it, but you know, me with primers, I just never really see the difference. For foundation, I'm going to use the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation in Nude, and I'm just going to be applying it just all over my face. Duh, it's foundation, that's what you do. To switch it up with the foundation, we're just going to use the Becca Champagne Pop, and it's the liquid version, and I'm just going to mix the tiniest bit into my skin with the foundation because you don't want to put a lot. If you put a lot, it's going to really show your pores. And I'm just taking it and dabbing it lightly onto like the high points of where I really want it to be emphasized. And just taking a buffing brush, I'm using the BH Cosmetics 123. I'm just gonna smear it all in. Okay, so I went ahead and did my brows and underneath my eyes. I look kind of crazy because I still have powder on my face and my brows are just way too intense to be rocking the natural look. But it's okay. It's okay. I just didn't want to do it on camera because it's the same thing over and over again, and you know what I'm saying? Okay. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and set my whole face, which is like the only thing that's different, so I'm gonna include that. And it's gonna be the Contour and Blush Palette, the first one by BH Cosmetics. And I'm just gonna use this shade right here. And again, using like my same BH Cosmetics brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and start to set everything. Now that we are done setting, I still have powder underneath my eyes from, you know, baking and whatnot. I'm just going to start to add more powder with just a damp beauty blender, and I'm going to kind of just set the whole thing because we are going to be working with glitter and I don't want to deal with fallout. It's really annoying. To start the eyes off as sort of like a base, I guess, we're going to use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in 604 in the color Milk. And this is going to act like that's the base coat for a glitter because we're literally only going to be working with glitter. And we don't want the nudeness of our eyelid underneath, so we're going to use the white. By taking a small buffing brush, I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics 129. I'm just going to kind of smooth it all in. And if it looks really patchy and disgusting, it's totally okay because it's gonna get covered up. And by using just any pretty much clear white setting powder, I'm using one by Kat Von D, and it's just this shade right here. You're just gonna pat it in so the cream doesn't move. And since we are gonna be working with glitter, I went ahead and already applied the glitter glue by Too Faced on top of the white base type thing. It's essential if you're gonna work with glitter, but honestly any glitter glue will work. I mean, I think maybe. And this is just key to the tutorial, this easy-ish shit. It's the Hypnotize palette by Pinky Rose. And honestly, it just has all your glitter needs. They have like a second Hypnotize palette, and those are more of like bright colors. But this is just like every single glitter that you will ever need. They're not shimmers. They're like literally just glitter. Like these, you couldn't just take an eyeshadow brush and apply it to your eye. You actually need like glitter glue to lock it down and everything. So it's kind of like mini loose glitter is packed into a palette, and I'm just obsessed. So I think for this look, we're gonna go ahead and go really bold and just use this straight silver, just plain silver, and we're gonna lock it down across our whole entire lid and kind of like evenly like fade it out as we go more out. So I feel like the silver wasn't as sparkly as I wanted it to be. Like it's like coming out more gray. I mean, I've used different colors in this and they were like bam, like just sparkles. But this silver is just like not meeting my expectations. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of this one right here just to give it a more wintry sparkly feel. Hopefully that will do the trick. I'm not sure. If it doesn't, we'll just go along with it and, you know, get with it. It's gonna work. It's gonna work, guys. It's gonna work. For the lashes, I'm just gonna use like very separated kind. I forgot what brand they are. As you can tell, just like really separated, and I'm gonna get the gunk off. And I'm just gonna do that off camera, and I'm gonna do a very light wing. You could do a wing if you want, and it doesn't really matter. And then I'm gonna wipe away the excess, you know, powder, and then we will go on to our next step. I know I said I was gonna do like a very light wing, like barely, not even a wing, but then I don't know, this happened, you know. I forgot that I had the Urban Decay Sabbath in dark blue. At first I was gonna do black, and then I was like, oh my gosh, why not just use dark blue if I'm gonna use dark blue eyeliner? So I didn't end up filming that, but I feel like I should have, because this is actually a little bit different. But you can use black, it'll still work. I just feel like the blue kind of really reflects the blue glitter. Doesn't really pick up on camera. I mean, on camera I feel like very washed out right now, especially because I don't have anything underneath yet. So let's go ahead and do that because I'm looking a little crazy right now. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of darken up the underneath of the eye a little bit, because I'm not liking how like way intense like the upper part of my eyes are, and like not so much the lower. This kind of ashy greeny color from the Pinky Shade Earth Hue palette. Pinky Shade, Pinky Rose, wow. And just do that all over my lower lash line. Then going in with the BH Cosmetics Eyes of the 60s palette, I'm gonna use this color, this kind of like bright blue right here, but it's not gonna look as bright because I'm kind of mixing it in with that same Pinky Rose shade. Sorry, I'm like moving everywhere. I'm trying to adjust. And I'm just gonna keep going back and forth with those colors. And to kind of tie in the whole look in a way, I'm just gonna pick up a concealer brush or anything, and I'm gonna go back in with that blue sparkly shade from the Pinky Rose palette, and I'm just gonna put it on the inner corner. Just kind of like drag it down. Kind of spark it out of the nose. So I went ahead and I bronzed and contoured my face off camera because it's the same stuff. Again, I have a video on that. And now we're just gonna move on to highlighter because it's New Year's Eve and we wanna be very glowy. We wanna just shine. So we're gonna use the Becca highlight, and we're gonna use this Champagne Pop. And by just like probably just at the apples, not the apples, just like at the very high point, we're gonna go ahead. It's probably not even showing up because my lighting sucks. Just right. So I'm crazy and I totally forgot that I had the Carly Bible palette, and this has a pretty nice icy little highlight to it. So we're gonna go ahead and use this pinky one right here. It's more, you know what I'm saying, nice and not so bronze. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go over with that highlight over the rest of the 10,000 highlighters I just used. Oh, see? I don't know if I just picked up, but that is 10 times more icy. That is exactly what I want. And to kind of blend that highlight in and not make it so streaky, I'm just going in with the buffing brush. Because the lip is so icy, I'm just gonna go ahead with a more mauve thing tone type, and I'm gonna use VIP by Pinky Rose. And because I'm crazy and I want it even more white, because why not, I'm gonna use She by House of Dolls. Just the packaging is so cute, and it's just a very pinky nude, and I'm just gonna go right on the inside. And this is the finished result of like the whole thing. I feel like, I mean, it's already fucking dark outside, so I tried to film this in the daylight and obviously that didn't work out. It's very just fucking give it to me. Like, I wish I could like stop letting the light reflect so much onto it, because it's making it like appear more white than it really is. I mean, my hair looks freaking white and in real life it doesn't even look this white, so it looks pretty crazy. But I swear it's not, it doesn't look this crazy in person. I don't know, I just think it's fun. It's really easy. It honestly doesn't take that much time. It takes like 5 minutes per eye. No, not even that. It takes like 2 minutes just to do one eye, like, because there's no like crease blending. It's literally just straight glitter, but it looks like you tried like a million years and you didn't. And it's just like, I don't know, it's like a snow bunny look. It's very give it to me. You already know I'm probably gonna be wearing this on Snow Globe. I might make it even more intense though, like maybe just like crazy ass lipstick. I don't know, we'll see. But hopefully I inspired you guys in some way for like your New Year's Eve look. I think this was simple. I'm sure I'm not a makeup artist, so I feel like for me this was very easy. And yeah, I guess thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!